What's good, peeps? Thanks as always for passing by the channel. Much appreciated. Hit that subscribe button if you guys are new. Back to London in a few hours. I need that 11-hour plane ride just to get over this. I'm still shocked. I'm still shocked, people. I'm still stunned. Can't lie to you, still am. I've been reading comments. I barely slept. I've been reading comments, watching videos, experts, casual fans talk. I'm reading everything. And I'm still in shock. Still in shock. I know this is boxing and anything can happen. That's what people say, right? But it doesn't happen. The favourite, 9 times out of 10, the favourite always wins. That's boxing. That's most sports. But again, another phrase is it only takes one. It only takes one punch in boxing. And that one punch came, what was it, in the 3rd round when it messed up his equilibrium. And it just didn't look right after that. Didn't look right after that. This is why you always make the big fights when you can, right? If there's a chance to make a big fight, make it. You don't just keep milking the fucking cow. You always make it when you can make it. So many big fights have not happened just because you keep thinking one more win just to make it a bit bigger, just so we can make a bit more money. And then all of a sudden, nothing, right? Nothing. It's funny because I was thinking about Wilder, and I was thinking Wilder might not make it. I was thinking, fuck, Wilder's got to get through Ortiz, then Fury. I was thinking he ain't going to make it. I was thinking, okay, Joshua, yeah, Ruiz Jr., then maybe Dillian Whyte or Pulev. I was thinking he'll get through that, surely. And no, it's him that doesn't get through it, right? It's the favourite, the big favourite that doesn't get through. And Wilder, who Anthony Joshua, to be fair, has been saying in the last couple of weeks that Wilder might lose that title soon because he's been struggling in fights. All of a sudden, all that, you lose. Someone asked me, can the fight still be made? Will people still be interested? Don't know. I mean, Anthony Joshua's got the best opportunity to win 4 belts back. That's the thing. He's got that opportunity to win 4 belts back by November, right? And then we all have microwave memories. We all forget. Wins a couple more and then you never know, right? But I'm not sure. I don't know if it has that kind of Pac Mayweather feel. It certainly doesn't, actually, because those two guys are Hall of Famers, two of the greatest to ever do it. But when Pac got knocked out by Marquez, I thought that was that. And then he had 3 fights back. I'm trying to think who those 3 were. I know Timothy Bradley was one. I know Algieri was one. Was Brandon Rios the other? I can't remember, but he had 3 fights back. But that took 3 years for it to happen. So after that Marquez lost, it took 3 years for him to fight Floyd. So it took that long for everyone to kind of get over it and, okay, yeah, we're happy to see it again. And it still went on to do big numbers. In fact, huge numbers, obviously. And it probably done more numbers than it would have done if it happened when it was supposed to happen 4 or 5 years prior. But it just doesn't feel the same. This just doesn't feel the same. We were waiting for years for 2 big heavyweights to come through and everyone was getting excited about it. And it wasn't that big a fight in America, but we were still getting excited about it. And now it's just like, duh. It's just like, duh. Oh, fucking hell. Jeez. I mean, you can imagine, John Skipper at the Zone right now. You can imagine John Skipper at the Zone right now. Or I don't even know, it's not even John Skipper. Above John Skipper, right? You can imagine Deontay Wilder. I mean, his plans when he would have sat down with Espinoza and Al Haymon would have been like, yep, we do this, we do that. And then that Joshua fight is worth millions. Now, all of a sudden, it's like Ortiz, Fury, then who? It still could be Joshua. Like, call me crazy, but if the rematch happens, I still would favour Joshua to beat Ruiz. I still would. But, again, it's lost a lot of luster. It's lost a lot of luster. And it's going to be difficult to, I think, get the interest of the American public again. I think the British public will always still be around Joshua. We love a loser in the British public, by the way, if the Americans don't know that. We love to get behind someone that's lost and is the underdog now. But I don't know if the Americans do it the same way we do it. So the fight will still be big, but I think it has to probably happen in the UK now. I just don't see it being a big fight in America anymore. And this is all ifs and buts. I mean, Ruiz could ice Joshua again and Ortiz could ice Wilder. And then it's just, the belts go all over the place, which is what we don't want. What I don't want is a division where, I don't know, the IBF call for their mandatory and the WB, and the belts all over the place again. I like the idea of a fucking undisputed number 1. And now that might not happen. which is sad, which is very sad. What do you guys do? Are you guys still interested in it at all? I mean, is it too early to even ask that question? I mean, what does Joshua need to do to get your interest back in? Does he need to ice him and then maybe, I don't know, beat someone like an Usyk so he kind of is back again? Or is beating a Pulev or a Dillian White enough? I don't know. I don't know. And as for Dillian White, I mean, a lot of people were asking about Dillian White because Dillian White almost became the favourite to fight Joshua because of what's happened with Wilder and Fury. Now, I mean, again, he has to wait again because if he beats Rivas, and this is all ifs and buts again, but if he beats Rivas, and they're talking about Ruiz versus Joshua in November or December, I mean, what does Dillian White do again? Fucking, he ain't gonna get a fucking title fight till 2022. Boxing, we love you. Peace.